Hello my friends, welcome back to Tempest Rising. Last time I kinda got my butt kicked, like really hard. And from what I've heard everybody say, on insane difficulty, that is one of the hardest missions in the entire campaign. However, I'm going to use it as a learning opportunity. And the thing that I learned is that the GDF really is a drone faction, and we want to be making those drone guys as our core. So we're going boosted comms, increase the range of marking effects. We are going to have our lasers mark, we're going to have our drones fire lasers, and we're going to have our drones have more HP and rebuild faster. So we're going to work with the drone guys as a stable core and then pivot off of them in order to deal with individual threats based on what's happening in the mission. That is the idea I have now for how to play the GDF. So let us hear about what individual threats are going to be on the mission.
There you are. The Colonel's predisposed, so he sent you my way. He's not one to show it, but it sounds like you've impressed him. You're being sent to the Alps. Scopes has identified a convoy on approach from the east. We have a column of military bunkers dug into the Alps, and it looks like that's what the Dynasty is looking for. Here is where it gets interesting. There's a point where the road turns north briefly to get through the mountains. You're going to set up an ambush. There's a small satellite base up there that you can use to establish a foothold and build up your forces. Scopes is registering 6 blips on the roads to the south of your location. Don't let them through.
Okay, I can do that.
You've been cleared for use of GDF aircraft to navigate the mountains. You're welcome for that, by the way.
All right, we got
Not
aircraft.
all ground forces have anti-air capabilities. I think you'll be able to put our aerial units to good use.
All right, there's something I want to try that I've heard of. I guess we should go through this. What are the bunkers for?
These mountain bunkers were excavated shortly before the Third World War. Some of them were even used during. Afterwards, GDF took custody of these bunkers in the Alps, as well as others in the Black Forest, the Apennines, and the Pyrenees. Military command, data centers, science R&D, etc., all deep within the mountains. A formidable natural fortress.
All right, tell me about the GDF aircraft.
The mainstay of GDF airborne arsenal is the Peacekeeper Helo. It's outfitted with front-mounted riot suppression anti-infantry weapons, the same as your riot troopers. It trades lethality for crowd control, first slowing infantry, and then disabling their ability to use weapons. The Peacekeeper also possesses anti-air missiles. Once fired, the missiles will gradually rearm in the air or resupply much faster by returning to an air pad.
And finally, where are the convoys headed?
The convoys will be approaching from the south, 6 of them coming from 3 roads. They're all headed towards this pass in the north. The Dynasty already has some forces hunkered down in the north that they've managed to sneak through. As long as you don't allow the convoys to resupply them, we'll be able to flush them out. That's not your concern, though. Your job is to stop the convoys.
Okay, so they all converge on one location. That seems much easier than like trains. No further questions.
Glad to hear. You know what you're doing? Get to it. I need to get back to work. And while I shouldn't make a personal appeal here, my R&D labs are inside these bunkers. I would appreciate it immensely if you stopped them. Thank you.
No problem. Let's do this. Close and... Oh, briefing transcript. Hello, robot man, talk to me.
Large numbers of Dynasty forces have been sighted transporting supplies east of the Alps. This activity must cease. 6 convoys are expected to pass through a small mountain path shortly. Deploy an ambush and ensure the convoys do not reach their destination.
6 convoys isn't even as many as trains. It's gonna be so easy. I've been forged by the train. I've trained by the train. Oh, there's our good guy. You can tell they're evil because they got the red lights. When you go red light, headlight, you're never a good dude. Is that a Tempest rig? I think it is. Yeah, they kind of remind me of steam engines, you know? Locomotives. They're like chugga-chugga. They got the cylinder in the front and stuff. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way, but I definitely feel locomotive action. Wouldn't that be funny? They're like, everything runs off of Tempest in this universe, except for the Tempest Harvester, it's a steam engine.
Okay, this is all I could get you, Commander. There's a defensible outpost up ahead you can use. Escort the MCV and get your base online.
Oh, we got the big
Cyclone
boys.
has the coordinates.
Hey, we got the big boys. These guys are so stupid. I used them in the skirmish video we made during the skirmish demo. So first of all, they're just scorpions from Halo, like legitimately. And then they siege up and they go on their little tippy toes like this, and they're like, "Oh, look, I'm tall now." And now they're a siege tank. They're so goofy. Oh, I'm gonna put the MCV in the front. Oh, hello. All right. MCV in the front. You've got 1,000,000 HP, and it's not like your radio can get any more damaged, so you can send him forward. Oh, you are so blisteringly fast. How could you control such speed? Alright, so I think we're supposed to go this way, so I'm just going to check over here for anything. Talking about EMP grenades. Yeah, we got it on ranged mode. These guys are melee, and then they, yeah, they suppress infantry, but that doesn't really matter because infantry is just never a real issue, but EMP grenades to stun vehicles is pretty nice. I don't think the Riot Trooper is necessarily a great unit, being completely honest. Oh, pull back, pull back, pull back. Try to not take damage. Don't blow up. And look at the range on these drones. It's beautiful. I really like it. They're very far in the back. Oh, it's Locomotion himself. No, no, they drove right past us. They're so swift. I can't believe they juked us. Oh, a little man popped out. Oh, a little man with a flamethrower popped out. Why'd they give the flamethrower man a flamethrower attack? Oh, hello. Find and destroy the Dynasty Salvage Center. Yeah, we can do that. Hello. I think we're supposed to go up here. Yeah, we're supposed to deploy in here. I just got so distracted having fun, crushing everything. So, taking a look around, we got some money here, we have some money here, and we have some money here, and money over here. That is a lot of cash. That makes me feel a little bit confident compared to last mission, where I felt super, super strapped for money. But also a little bit apprehensive for what we're going to fight. Now, there's something I've been wanting to do for quite a bit now that I've heard about but not tried. I'm excited for it. We do not have a vehicle bay.
All right, you're going to have to work fast. I'm seeing multiple blips, so expect several convoys on different vectors. There are a lot of twisting paths up in these mountains. It's a lot easier to navigate with aircraft. I'm counting on you, Commander.
Acknowledged.
Let's get, like, you guys in here. We can set you onto marking mode, you onto marking mode. And then we're going to need these drone guys because, as I said, I have a thing that I want to do.
The enemy convoy will be here any moment. We have to be prepared. It'd be great if we were able to locate enemy outposts. The convoy should pass by at least one of them, and the enemy will receive additional reinforcements. Queller airplane can attack infantry and vehicles with the long-range laser. Sounds like a perfect choice for this mission.
Okay. So we need air pads for these guys. That makes sense. We need barracks. Oh, we have no money. I need to stop building these until my economy is set up. Yeah, you go harvest over here. Get this, and then so we have find and destroy the salvage center. Oh, hello. We have to destroy salvage centers, and we have to locate and destroy infantry outpost. Yeah, this is the thing about having the melee anti-infantry guy. It's like, I don't really care. Let's restock these guys. I don't really care about infantry. They're just not that scary. They get annihilated by everything in this game. Yeah, let's get you a grenade turret. Oh, we have the big artillery too, which is basically, if I remember, one of these, but as a static defense. $1,600. Why plus 200? Oh, inflation. I hate inflation. Why are we getting nailed by that so bad? So I guess we want to get these set up like here so they can cover both bases. And then we have a decent bit of money now, so I'm going to get a barracks and a barracks. Heavy vehicles, yup, they can crush things. Riot troopers, I know those. Artillery mode is siege mode, and Tempest pod is an upgrade on the data core. It's like an add-on. Got it. Okay, I understand everything in the universe. Let's get a couple of these helicopters now that we have the money. And then I am excited because I have been wanting for quite a while now to try the bootleg carrier strategy. And today, we are going to. So, what you do is we get a little bit of these. Oh, we have way too many barracks. Where's my third barracks?
Training.
Oh, it was right here. Well, that's fine.
Training.
Not the end of the world. And then we're going to get some sky crane carriers. So, the drones. Let's go on an adventure and see what's going on. Oh, hello! Good shots. Jeez. Oh, hey! Salvage center. First catch of the day. You know how to attack this?
Easy like Sunday morning.
Unit ready.
Oh gosh, these aren't really that impressive to me. I mean, it did say that they're like crowd control dudes, so I guess that's fine. Alright, we took that down. We're gonna have to restock. So, as I was saying, the drone guys, when you put them in stuff, their drones kind of pop out. So we're gonna put some engineers in for repairing, and then we're going to make a bootleg carrier with this transport. It should shoot, from everything I've heard. Yeah! Bootleg carrier! It's so funny. I love this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, why don't you just blow everyone up over here as we build more of these? We're going big carrier. I don't know how good these are, but they're very funny. So we're just gonna be the Air Force today.
Engineering.
Because honestly, I feel like these transports are actually a pain in the butt to use for the most part. But if we don't have to be picking stuff up and dropping them off, then it's going to be much, much, much more convenient. Oh, we're out of cash. We're long distance mining over there. I guess we should... Oh, we don't have our sidebar to deploy our little stick. I don't know how we got that. Also, where are the escorts? I feel like... Am I supposed to... I guess I have to go do this objective first. I built way too many... way too many engineers. I guess we can have a couple over here, and then... You guys are full. I don't know how many engineers we want, but 2 is kind of where I'm starting with, and then we'll expand from there. Alright, let's do this. It does seem to indicate that there is another, Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a salvage ram. Oh, here we go. So we had to come over here to activate the thing to get our top bar. Yeah, so this really durable Sky Crane carrier is the one that soaks the shock. Oh no! These guys are soaking. Come over this way. We gotta be really careful. Oh, take take this down if we can. You guys go after the Rocketeers.
Under attack. Training.
And just keep building stuff up. Try not to lose anything over here. I feel so much more secure with these siege tanks. Sorry, they're, what are they called? What are they called? They are... trebuchets, yeah. Just like the Age of Empires. These are so cool. This is so stupid. Can I target with them? I can. This actually works really well. It's very fluid to work with compared to, what I thought it was going to be. It's still bootleg carriers, which is so funny to me. I think it's obscenely expensive, right? So this is 10 slots, and we are paying 350 times 8, and then 500 times 2. So that's that's like $4,000, and then the Sky Crane itself costs another $2,000, so it's a total of like $5,000, which I believe is twice as expensive as the most expensive actual unit for the faction. So, of course it's good. But wow, it feels real solid.
Here's the first convoy, Commander. Take it out.
Where?
I've wired you up with a communications jammer. It could disable the weapons of enemy vehicles and aircraft.
Training.
Alright. I'm just gonna start queuing. Maybe we don't want this many of them. I have a feeling that if we go a little too all in on the concept, it might end up being bad.
Unit ready.
Yeah, we're probably going to want to make... Okay, so we can see the direction that everything's going. We're going to make a comms officer, we're going to make a sniper, and then we can get a Tempest pod upgrade, which is going to allow us to start making trebuchets, I believe. Yeah, we'll get an advanced power plant. Oh, we are. Never mind. That was a bad idea. We have so much electricity. How do we stop this?
Unit ready.
Canceled. There we go.
Our harvester is under attack.
Oh, no. Where? Ooh, a little pair drop.
Unit ready. On hold.
I'm going to get 2 more of these, and then we are going to transition into a ground-based composition for lots and lots of artillery guys. I think that's probably the reasonable halfway point. Plus, you know, siege tanks are also fun. We'll have the mobility, but we'll also have... Oh, hello. Yeah, I feel like for the amount that you spend on this, it really struggles with kill speed, so we have to be careful.
Our base is under attack.
Away we go. Yes, command. Drone out reporting. Combat ready.
6 in.
We go.
1.
Affirmative.
2.
Insufficient funds.
Engineering.
Oh, it's 8 in. 8 in.
Standing by. Transport Supremo.
But they do auto-repair themselves, which is fantastic.
Unit ready.
You go here.
Got your comms here.
I don't know, just start shoving things in. It'll work.
Insufficient funds.
So the enemy is coming in 1 minute, and we have no money. Oh, well, you guys go over here. Start getting in position.
Unit ready.
I guess we can search a little bit more for the salvage centers while we are waiting for the ambush to happen.
I have the gun.
Siege up on the ridge, siege up on the ridge, and the ridge. We're gonna grab...
Canceled. Canceled. On hold.
I don't like the Peacekeeper. I think the Queller is pretty decent. It seems more durable and does big damage. Hey, here we go. They're going for the drones, which I think is good for us. Oh, that's a SAM site. Alright. Then 10 seconds, we have to get back home.
Insufficient funds.
We have to be prepared. And it looks like the escort is going to go right through this area. So we're going to make sure that we are ready for it. Oh, we have like no money. Oh, we're completely mined out. Oh. Well, interesting. That's a lot of guys. But it's not a lot of tanks. Oh, hello.
Our harvester is under
Oh,
attack.
careful.
If you say.
You are expensive.
Weller, ready.
So get these in the air, get these in the air. Everybody else over here. And we're just going to bombard this from the high ground to the best of our ability. We have the anti-vehicle drones inside of here, and then these are phenomenal with their area damage against infantry. So if we just sit up here... Oh, yeah! Oh, I like that. Getting that a little bit, it's fine. Hello. These didn't even really do anything. It was all the trebuchets. Awesome unit. They look goofy, but they are very, very strong. You heal up a little bit, and that was great.
The next convoy looks to be coming from the northeast.
Let's go head towards that bonus objective now. And we're gonna try to keep our eyes peeled for these Dynasty salvage centers.
Carrier reporting. Carrier reporting.
While we're on the move. Okay. Do I have anything queued that I need to unqueue?
Canceled. Canceled.
Sorry.
Canceled.
Goodbye. You will not be missed. Then we can expand. We're very bad against these infantry, as you can see.
Dynasty outpost detected.
But the drones do respawn. Oh, money.
Machine shops to prevent the enemy from reinforcing the convoy.
So we can slow but steady this. Actually, let's try to take down the machine shops and the money first. I don't know if they use money. I don't think I ever will know. Or maybe someday far in the future when people have been able to test stuff for real. Knock these down. The drones have such long range that the carrier themselves does a really good job at soaking. So the engineers inside do a good job. It all feels... The durability is really the key here. Is just... It's a very slow clear process, but it is. It's solid. So I'm going to leave their power stuff. Okay, air factories. I'm going to leave the power stuff active, and then I'm going to instead go for all of their power plants and hopefully just depower them. Like, we're not going to go after the radar jammer because it takes them power. Ooh, you doing a drop? Did we kill that? Ooh, okay. Good spotting. Vehicles, trebuchet, and trebuchet. Oh, maybe some shield maidens would be good. If they're going to do drops like this.
Our base is under attack.
What's going on here? Ooh, ooh. Multi-prong. Interesting. This group is not really budging. I'm going to go harass it with these, and we have the trebuchets to help defend. Then we can work on this. Repair, repair. Siege up the trebuchet. And siege up the trebuchet. The boars do not die fast. Oh, we're out of money. I really want to take that expansion. I'm going to cancel these shield maidens. And knock all these down. There's a little base over here. So the Quellers do really good damage with their lasers until they run out of lasers, and then they really have to go home. Otherwise, they feel super bad. We're going to drop a support beacon. We're going to drop a refinery. And then let's grab a couple laser turrets for anti-air while we're over here, so we could potentially stop those drop lanes. And we can go harass this while we're in the neighborhood. So we can kind of like go this way, right, to hit this B.
Construction complete.
Gonna skirt around the edge of the map. We're running out of drones. We're very low on them right now. Probably because there's 5 assault gunners mowing through them. Found another salvage van. Looks like it's part of an attack wave. So I think that the play here is keep these gunships in position. Ooh. Yeah. We're going to keep them in a defensive position. We're going to trebuchet and trebuchet. So we're basically building up a turtle position while we use the aircraft to move around and kill everything. Hello, missile turret.
Track unit is under attack.
I keep mixing up the missile turret and the SAM site, so I'm trying to say their name correctly because there's both for the enemy faction. The SAM site is dedicated anti-air, missile turret is AoE against everything, but they look similar.
Complete.
So this base is looking really good. This place is looking pretty decent. We have
Unit ready.
you sieged up. Even more of these setting up everywhere. We can take this down. It's we cannot move the drones, so we have to kind of run over the enemy with these in order to do it, but we can click on things individually and it mostly targets them. Yeah, it does target them. It's definitely a weird form of micro, but it actually works. Dropping a support beacon, we are dropping a refinery, and then we're going to do the same thing with triple laser turret, hopefully, once again, to take down those drops. Now, there's another salvage center somewhere. The area that we are shown is just huge, so I have no idea where it could be.
Secondary objective accomplished.
We have 19 seconds at... Whoa, we just built those. 19 seconds until the objective. And I think we're going to have to move our troops to... Or move our trebuchets to be prepared for it. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage. I'm a little scared. Okay, get out of there. Get out of there.
Second convoy located, Commander.
Here it comes.
Don't let it through.
This mission feels a lot less insane than the last one. This feels more in line with the previous missions, where it's kind of on par with like a brutal StarCraft mission. So they're coming this way. Get all you guys.
Complete. Training.
Get a comms rig, a shield maiden. Maybe 2 of each.
Sir? Weather, ready for combat.
Bring all these over here.
Ready, sir.
And I think that if we set up a big siege right here and then just protect the tanks, then as they come, are they going this way or this way? Doesn't really matter because they're going through this. So we just kind of protect this area and I think it's going to be beautiful. Oh, they go this way. I see. Oh my goodness. The pile of pain. Oh, the trebuchets. These are crazy. Oh my goodness, they're just like siege tanks without the cool sound effects. They are brutal, dude. Let's siege up and prepare.
Yes, sir.
You guys come over here. Get the attack speed buff. And move over here for the attack speed buff. Alright, we gotta find this last bonus objective before the stuff ends, because if we don't, we permanently lose the money, I believe. And the money is good, because I'm a greedy man. I cannot get over these bootleg carriers. They are beautiful. They're so good. They're so silly. But and as I said, abhorrently expensive. There's so much supply caught up in this really relatively tiny army. But it creates such a damage-dense environment. This isn't even full. We have one guy that's just like mostly empty. Oh, it's got the sniper in it. A sniper and no engineers. Oh, don't worry, it's fine. Don't think too hard about it. I'm executing it. Ooh, hello. I'm executing at a very high level. So high that even I don't understand it. There it is. The SAM station. Tempest airstrike. Ow, ow, ow. Careful. Pull back. Does the airstrike kill it? Airstrike, more like where? There we go. Yeah, it does.
Transport stream.
I like that button.
On approach.
Get some more of these. And some more of these.
Carrier reporting. Shield maiden.
I'm just gonna have a shield maiden at each of these bases, partially for the heal aura, and then I guess we can come and
On approach.
load way too many engineers into this one. We made a mistake, so we're gonna swing really far in the other direction.
Unit ready.
And I'm just gonna kind of take a look at this next attack location. Here's a money box. Could have gotten that a long time ago.
Getting into position.
Unit
Okay,
is under
I think I know what I want to do.
Understood.
We have 4.5 minutes to wait until it spawns,
Racing up.
and I think I know where to put our troops. Or we actually have so much intel. We have 1,500 intel
training.
because every single one of our lasers marks the enemy.
Heading out.
So what we might be able to do is
5 on this. Downswing. Taking you loud and clear.
Unit is
do
under
big mine energy. I think that could be a very interesting and safe way to do this.
on canceled.
Cancel you, comms rig, and
On canceled.
comms rig.
Sky 3. Moving to LC.
Knock our way through all of these. I'm hoping we can knock the static defense offline,
Moving to position.
so we can get these comm rigs very, very safely to their intended destination.
Standing by.
Unit lost.
Oh no! Oh, these guys that I didn't kill before! Ah, the static defense wasn't the problem, the active defense was. Well, don't worry.
Unit ready.
Don't worry, Commander, we have more comms rigs on the way.
Training.
We're going mass comms rig.
Standing by.
I love communicating.
Command. Moving to position. Keeping her steady. Acknowledge.
Alright, let's get this bridge under control.
Approach. Moving to position.
The comms rigs are on the way. You guys are going to keep the base nice and safe.
Need a lift.
So, what the
Command.
gist I'm getting from this mission is that the attack waves all come from the salvage vans. Is that how it works? Because once we took those down,
Under attack.
it seems like the enemy has completely lost interest in any sort of aggression.
Moving to position.
They've just, there doesn't seem to be like some central base or something. Well, I mean, I guess this was a base. Oh, come on.
We're on our way.
There we go, we got him.
Roger that.
Yeah, I guess this was a base and this was a base, kinda.
On approach. Away we go.
Finish off the gunner. Please make it. You have 2 minutes to drop as many mines as possible, and hopefully it's very funny.
Moving to LC.
I hope it's not lackluster.
Moving to position.
I just want to watch things go boom.
Downswing. Picking you up. Acknowledge command. Moving to position.
Where do they come out of? It could be either of the... I mean, it looks like it's this way, but it could be that way.
Away we go. Away we go. On approach. Heading out.
So we're just gonna, right down the road, drop as many mines as possible.
Dwarf forces. On way to location.
And then we'll have these guys at the end of it, just to make sure that we kill whatever makes it through.
Loud and clear. We're on our way.
You guys are so slow.
Heading out.
That's okay.
Blazing
I still
lines
love you.
here. On way to location.
For some reason, the way that this guy says "on way to location" reminds me of a Warcraft 2 orc unit. It's like, "Aye me matey, arg, on way to location." So, do you know what I mean? Maybe I'm crazy here, but they give me the Warcraft 2 vibe.
Roger that. Route received. On way
Which, I mean, it's a weird vibe to be getting from Tempest Dynasty,
here.
or Tempest Rising.
Eyes. Heading out.
They better follow the road. If they don't, I'm gonna look like such an idiot.
We're on our way.
But if they do, I'm gonna look like such a smart idiot.
On way to location. Blazing mines here. Heading out. Synchronize. What's your
We have so many mines now.
Roger that. Coordinating.
There's no way this fails.
Blazing mines here. Route
I don't actually know. Oh, I guess engineers can detect and disable mines, I think.
Unit ready.
But I don't think they were sending engineers. They might have been. Is the AI good enough to do this? Do they have the brain power? Alright, I give up. This has to be perfect. It cannot be stopped.
Keeping her steady. I hear you coming.
We're gonna make a wall. You can't stop the comms wall.
Primary objective accomplished.
Loud and clear. Network in.
There they are. Go get them, buddy. Yeah, everything's invulnerable.
Units under attack. Unit lost.
That worked amazing.
The convoys have been destroyed. Thank you for your assistance, Commander.
That was great. Oh, a minor inconvenience. I like that mission. That was fun. Didn't they say there were 6 escorts? I mean, there was 6 total locomotives that we had to kill, but it was only over 3 escorts, not 6 escorts. I think they phrased it weird at the beginning. Either way, we're gonna keep going up here. Infantry always have comms unless in low power. Marked enemies are now silenced entirely. And drones, yeah, if we're gonna be on drones, I don't think I'm gonna use the carrier that much. It seems like it's really good on that mission, and I want to play with other units as well, obviously, but I do want to use the core still. I don't know if this applies to drones. I got it because I assume it does. They fly. Infantry heal themselves, scanner range. We don't need to mark anything anymore. Everything in the universe is constantly marked. We don't need intel. Pilot repair trainer, vehicles, repair. Ooh, Dynasty assault gunner. This is the long-range machine gun guy. That could work well with the drones for an infantry-based composition. We'll try that, maybe. That could be fun. Cool. All right, we will continue with this next time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I enjoyed the bootleg carry. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.